Hi, Kiwi. All right, I was so eager to play that I immediately started the run before I was even recording. So here we go.
The blacksmith sigil.
Ooh, it's officially time to meet Hephaestus.
Is he going to fit me for a suit of armor? In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I think it was because smithing and construction and crafting were my favorite skills in RuneScape back when I played. Not that I don't still play. I loved the concept of blacksmithing and wanted to learn about it for a while.
They told me you needed a weapon or something. You already got one. A right lousy one can spot that piss poor workmanship from here. Though, I could tune it up.
I like his design. He's kind of a mixture of a bunch of things, but he's got like a robotic leg from the looks of it. He's got a cool wheelchair. Cool dude. Alright, attacks occasionally create a blast that deals 200 damage in the area. It recharges after 12 seconds. Your specials occasionally create a blast that deals 400 damage in an area. Blast recharge time 20 seconds. Your cast deal damage 3 times in succession, but in a smaller area. What an interesting... So he's basically big bursty AoE, but on a huge cooldown. I feel like this could go well with my special, so...
My silver all grew stronger, didn't it?
Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, that was kind of cool. Is there a way to see the cooldown though? Oh, it's okay, on my left bar it is showing me the cooldown. Alright. That's pretty cool. So basically I deal 400 damage every 20 seconds. Very good for the start of a room. What have you got to say?
Not even those with the power to enter the crossroads at will can entirely anticipate which of its 3 hidden paths shall be their exit.
I'd not expected this one.
It has 3 different exits? I guess I really don't know that much about Erebus in the lore of everything. Okay, that feels like it's gonna, like, its DPS is not amazing if you put it on paper, but it still feels very fun. Alright, Hephaestus, you have my attention. Are you going to prove that Hephaestus is the bestest? Sorry, that was really lame. We're taking the HP here for sure. HP versus obols, I mean, the money that it costs to get the, they're not obols in this game, the golden crowns or whatever they're called, the currency. The cost of the currency is, or the amount of currency I get is less than the amount of HP I would gain if I just took this room. Or, what I'm trying to say is it costs more to buy an HP than the coins I would get for not taking the HP here would give me. Does that make sense? I don't even know anymore.
Some silver.
This was the more cost-effective option. Final words. There we go. I did it. Woohoo. Up. Sorry, I really wanted to use the special attack even if it was largely a bad position. I really don't like these screaming enemies. They're quite annoying to deal with. In hindsight, have this. Should use this. I really like that special. Alright, Daedalus Hammer number 1. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we get the basic attack upgrade. And then we can finally run into Aphrodite on the run here. That would be rather spiffy. Or should I say, rather smithy. Ha 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 ha! Oh no, there was a brief moment where I was Lorenz in that laugh. That was just a slowed down Lorenz laugh, and that's not okay. That is unacceptable behavior. Oh, guess what just came off cooldown, guys? Have fun. Oh, too far away. Lame. It's fine. We're still at the point where this does a lot of damage to enemies and basically one-shots them. And I didn't show it on camera, but I switched out my keepsake for this floor because now we have the ability to change keepsakes between floors. So I'm using Dora's keepsake, the Ghost Onion. Let's see. Didn't like this, not going to use it again. Special fires each shot straight ahead of you, and your specials have 20% more range. Your special uses less magic, and you channel it much faster. This sounds... I mean, why does it really want me to run a special build when I can only use my special damage, like, once every 20 seconds? Maybe there will be more Hephaestus boons that reduce the cooldown on that. That would be pretty cool. Less magic, more range. these together would be pretty solid. I think I'm gonna do this because it guarantees all my damage on one hit.
For Limandoros.
Oh, wow! We have not seen Apollo in ages. Too early on that. Oh well. We've already almost taken out her tentacle, which is fantastic. And thanks to that passive, it's not a huge amount of magic, but it is regenerating some mana every second, which means I can do this. Hopefully take out her tentacle. All right, we broke her armor, which means the rest of this fight is easy peasy now. Vestus does a lot of damage, and that was his common boon.
Bide your time, Sunshine. The Titan thinks he has us pinned, but we have the situation here under control. Just locked in a bit of a stalemate is all.
Alright, attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Your sprint is faster and inflicts daze on foes. Your casts expand in size until they expire. I think I take the attack boon for now. It's a reasonable boost to damage, and it is... What element is that? Is that air? I guess that's air. Because it doesn't look like any other element I would associate it with. I think I'll just take the attack damage up. Okay. You know what? That's pretty decent for clearing out trash mobs, probably. It's no Aphrodite, but it's still pretty good. And hey, it does boost up my Omega Strike, which is what we were hoping to build out of, so I guess I don't complain too much. It feels like we have reasonably decent damage here, I will say. And who knows, if I run into Aphrodite, maybe she'll give me the option of switching out my attack boon. Not that I think Apollo would appreciate that sentiment, but, you know. Excellent.
Spinning, spinning goes the thread.
Only need one more.
My silk is everything to me. It's stronger than it looks. Keeps me safe. It can suffocate even the strongest prey. Don't you like it? Is there a certain pattern, color combination you admire?
Red and black.
Arachne. Look, I wish I could stay and admire it, but...
But you can't. I understand, I truly do. Though it would mean a lot to me if you would take some of my silk with you on your way.
Alright, restore 2 HP per location. Restore 5 mana every 1 second. This is better for survivability. This is better for potentially helping me in the run. I think I'm going to take this. I feel strong enough that I'm one-shotting things, which means it's reasonably likely that I'll at least get some benefit from it. Ooh, tough decision. Selene or another Hephaestus boon? Because the first Hephaestus boon is paying off dividends. He's strong. Strong with a caveat. He's entirely burst. I think we take the Hex and hope for the HP healing one.
Out of my sight.
Charging this up. So it does make my Omega Strike hit in a larger range as well, I think, which is pretty great. Charge that up a little too early, but they're fine. I like that it does such a big hit that it just it slows down the game as well, just to emphasize the damage. Yeah, the cooldown is hands down the biggest downside of Hephaestus's boon. Alright, Selene, what you got?
Down, O moon. Lend me your light.
We need you where you are. Your battles through the underworld are consequential to the war that rages here. But leave the surface to the gods and me. Do not become distracted by the sealed crossroads gateway leading up. Which suits you.
Alright, your Hex raises one random slain foe to fight for you for 12 seconds. Your Hex launches a seeking projectile that inflicts Morth. Your Hex turns you impervious with its own abilities. I think we take this because it's got a very low cost to activate.
Dark side.
And it makes me invulnerable. Let's see what this does.
You have it.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Not sold on that just yet, but looks like it could be potentially very good. At the very least, it grants me invulnerability, and in theory, I can still maybe cast magic, so I can regenerate it before. That has the potential to be very strong. I'm not sold on it just yet, because I don't have enough information to know for sure. I very much appreciate the fact that when you break their shield, they do get staggered. Alright, what have you got next? Their little sound effects are very cute, I have to say. So it feels like Hephaestus' special, and this is really good, because you're not really typically building into your special anyway. Although I forgot that I did get a boon that made my special pretty strong. Let's see. So because it's green, I think the higher rarities drop the cooldown on this. That's how it scales. It gets lower cooldown. So Palm could be really good on it. Palm could be really, really good on it. I think I'm going for Palm. We'll see what it offers us once we are actually afforded the choice. I think what I'll probably do is I'll dash in and drop a cast on these guys. Yeah, that broke all their armor. They're just kind of inconvenient to deal with when they're all clumped together. It's hard to avoid all of their attacks. Well, that guy just meat shielded for this one that I was aiming for. We definitely have damage right now, it feels. Did regrettably take a hit, and that's going to cost me some armor on anything that has barely any armor. But we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I figured I'd lose it by the time of Hecate anyway. Alright, let's see what we can get with this. Attacks deal more damage in a larger area, so 10% more attack damage or 2-second cooldown reduction on special. 400 damage is just so darn much. I think for now we'll take the cooldown reduction. Oh, and there's Hestia. Hestia or Shop? I think we'll go Hestia. We'll see what she can offer. Alright, so this is the final room before the boss then? Okay. Alright, Hestia, show us why you're the bestia. Lame, I know.
So it was Artemis who sniffed you out, was it? Seems like an awful big coincidence. But then we're gods. These things, they happen all the time. I'll say I'm glad she found you when she did.
Can I give her a hug? I don't know why, but her vibe just makes me happy. So give up my attack boon, but gain 50 HP. No, I didn't get her cast. I think we'll still take her sprint. Her sprint is pretty great for defensive purposes. If I remember to use it, mind you. Alright.
Not even a scratch.
Really? I didn't take any damage?
Mistress, I'm concerned Kronos may find us. I first encountered him not far beyond these woods.
You know what? I think she's right. I didn't get hit once. Except for the armor, but the armor means I didn't take HP damage. That's probably wrong.
There are so many passageways to Erebus. It is exceedingly unlikely he shall find the way. You face a greater risk than that right now.
I get the sense eventually Kronos is going to show up in the crossroads, and that's going to be really spooky. Oh my goodness, that damage. I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, that was just Hephaestus popping off, but still. What if I drop my cast on you? Didn't matter. Gotcha. Alright, that's the fake. That's the real. Every time Hephaestus comes off cooldown, he's just gonna pop in and say, hello, goodbye HP. Yeah, like I can use my Omega Strike very offensively if I want to. Okay, I think Hephaestus has already become my favorite god with his damage potential. Like, I know it's gonna fall off. It's absolutely gonna fall off, but it feels so heckin' strong in this early. Alright, that one's fake. Are you real? Nope. Okay. Picked the wrong two. Ah. I started charging up my Omega Strike and wasn't mentally ready to dodge there. Which one of you is real? I don't think the one that I was standing next to half a second ago took any damage, so it's you. Yep, there you are. Cool, there goes my armor because for some reason I didn't lock on with my Omega Strike. That's frustrating. Alright. So this is actually really easy to dodge, as long as you can dodge through everything else at the same time, which might be easier said than done, but there we go. At the very least I can take out her minions pretty quick, and Hephaestus helps. Hephaestus absolutely helps. Oh right, I was like, why are they taking scorch damage? And then I realized immediately that it's because of my sprint. I guess I'm just too far away to reliably use that when she's doing her fire attack. I'm unclear. Either way, I'll just have to be mindful of the fact that it's not as easy to pull off as I would like. Alright, you're fake, you're real. Hephaestus is almost off cooldown. There it is. And that chunks. Alright, and this is the part where I get all the free damage in the world on you. Yeah, I think overall the DPS is lacking, but it does make the trash mob rooms a lot easier.
No further need to keep each other here, I suppose.
And again, the more cooldown reduction I get, the stronger that will become. I suspect it'll be hard to find cooldown reduction, and it starts with such a high cooldown. We need it to be a higher rarity to really effectively use it.
Kronos.
There you are.
Hi.
You, my girl, are meddling in matters you do not understand. Your father made certain choices. He was bound by them. But you are not. You need not follow in his ruinous path.
I like how they changed his voice there. Like, he has this, like, softer, more gentle voice most of the when he's, like, being neutral or positive, and then when he talks about things he's unhappy about, he, way more threatening.
You brought ruin to the underworld and the surface. I'll never accept what you've done. Now enough talk.
How very spirited. You truly think you can stop time? Well then, I would like to see you try.
I'm curious to know if Greek mythology has an equivalent to the god of space, because you usually see those in association. You see them in whoa. Oh, that laugh jump scared me. Spooky. Alright, so let's see. I can gain 23 more HP from this trinket. Oh, you know what? That's why she thought I was at full HP, because I was using this. Never mind. I wasn't nearly cool enough to earn legitimate praise from Hecate. Alright. So do I switch out yet? I was thinking about using this to get a higher rarity Hestia boon. But I don't know if my build right now... You know what? Her cast. If I can get her cast with this, I think it's worth it. Okay, and then I saw a little glowy. There we go. Next episode, we're using a new weapon. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, on to Oceanus in the meantime. Oh, actually, I saw that tick up to 18, so never mind. We were gonna be using the new weapon anyway. Oh, I forgot to look out over the horizon. It's fine, though. Oh. I do actually quite like Apollo's boon on my basic attack. It feels both strong, but also just makes this weapon way more viable for AoE fights. I feel like... I don't know why that enemy chose to use a melee attack when I was standing too far away to be hit from it. It's like it knew I was going to dash in and do a melee attack of my own and get hit. Unlucky.
of stars.
All right, give me HP this time, please. Oh, right, we already have a boon. Okay, we've never seen this before. Let's see. Let's see. Your hex turns you into an impervious. Okay. Huh. Now the real question is after I get this, is this a permanent upgrade? Let's see. Your hex lasts for 1 more second. I have to choose. I assume I choose one of these two paths. So, while your hex is not ready, 1% chance to dodge. During your hex, deal 10% damage to guardians. During your hex, deal 10% damage to guardians. Your hex lasts for an additional 1 second. Your hex deals 20% more damage. Your death-defying effects fully recharge your hex if it is not ready. Let's see. And then this one, during your hex, deal 20% more damage, 10% more damage to guardians. Your hex is not ready, 1% chance to dodge. That seems pretty useless, honestly. 1% chance to dodge. During your hex, your special deals critical damage to distant foes. Your hex lasts for 1 second. During your hex, you deal 20% more damage. Your hex lasts for 1 second. During your hex, your special gains the bonuses of your special boon. Ooh. So, I'm going to assume this is kind of a skill tree. Can I undo that? No, I cannot. Okay. So no matter what, it's kinda... I think the 1 second matters. Okay. So I need one... How to use this effectively? So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So no matter what, I need to get a... assuming I get 5 each time I run into a path of stars, I should be able to get this. And then have some room for other things. So the real question is, what do I take if I want that? Because this one sounds pretty nice. I think the more damage during hex is too good to pass up. But maybe I start moving this way, just... Yeah, because then I can make it last for an extra 2 seconds. Alright. I just want to move down this path as quick as possible, I think. Because now I can get a +1 duration.
Seleni's hidden strength.
So now my hex lasts 2 additional seconds, which is pretty awesome. There's Hestia. The question is, do I go for the Hestia or take the Palm to potentially further reduce the cooldown on my special? My special is kind of the core of my damage right now, but I can probably... I'm gonna go for Hestia here, I think. Not a fan of how that worked out, but I don't get to decide these things, so it's fine. In theory, I should be able to destroy their projectiles. Yep. I just have to remember that I can do that, because that's so OP when used effectively. Alright, there's no way that was this is more than this is a single wave room, so yep. Whoop. I'm just gonna try and use up all my mana so that I can do this. Now the real question is, can I take damage in this form, which I assume I can. No, wait, I'm not supposed to. It makes me invulnerable in theory. Cool.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Right, what have you got? Cast. So I can only rarefy her commons. Cast cool. No. Actually, this would make my cast projectile based, which is pretty awesome. But I'd still need this. So I think what I do is I start by taking this. Yeah, let's start by getting the cast.
Getting warmer.
And I have enough gold that I could probably buy a boon, so let's take this path. Go to the shop and get something good, hopefully. Ooh, another Hestia boon. Excellent. I think we definitely take this.
I have the gold.
It's fortunate the underworld boatman's still plying his trade even during a downturn such as this. I trust his prices have gotten better at least.
I really like the
Perhaps
design.
worse.
I really like the design of Apollo here. He looks really cool. Alright. While standing in your cast, gradually restore magic. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times. In each encounter, you deal more damage until you take damage. Now, does this reset and then keep going? No, I don't think so. It looks like it's a flat 10%. Okay. The chance to hit 2 times seems pretty substantial for this build, so we'll take that.
Lord Charon? I'm certain he's all right, my lord. This is Hermes we're talking about. It's not like anyone could catch him, even if he were in peril.
Very true. I kind of want to buy that nectar, but I think it makes more sense to hold my money for now. And then we're definitely going for this Hestia boon.
Remember me, serpent?
Okay, that shouldn't have hit me there, but oh well. Oh, goodness me. I can't believe that didn't hit me, honestly. Alright, pretty solid. And now I should be able to drop this so that you start taking scorch damage. Honestly, Hestia's dash is too good. You know what? I should just be burning this. And I forgot, but my special got upgraded, so it should do a fair bit of damage. I think I managed to dodge that, because that didn't look like I was about to dodge it. Odd that I didn't have enough mana there. Whatever. Alright, what do we got now? No, I'm not going to take that just yet. Hold cast or gain by giving up. It really wants me to give up Nova Strike. Alright, we'll take glowing coal. I think if this works the way I'm interpreting this, yeah. Okay, I like that. Now, so it's just a projectile. And if I... Okay, so if I don't want to do the full cast, I can still aim it briefly. Alright, that seems potentially really strong because it lets me safe spot things more reliably. Now, magic or money? I think we take money here.
Down the drain.
I think my strength is not coming from my Omega Strikes on this one. Well, actually, I take that back. It will come from my Omega Strikes. I just need the right item, and it'll very quickly become my Omega Strikes. But I really like that cast upgrade. That's good. And it synergizes so well with Hestia's boon. I just have to remember that I have it now and not accidentally try to use it close range like I've been doing so for the majority of the run, or the majority of the playthrough, rather. Pew pew! That is a pretty fun ability, I have to say. There's a lot going on here at the moment. I am very thankful those don't actually deal damage, they just stun you briefly, which is inconvenient, but is not going to ruin you if it happens. Alright, let's do this. It's definitely hard to use this reliably in the trash mob rooms because you're not going to get enough gauge, or it's going to be hard to use up all your mana fast enough. But ooh, another Hephaestus boon or an HP up. Oh, this is a tough decision. I think I need to go Hephaestus. The one boon I've gotten from him so far is really fun. I want to see more of it.
Too hot for you?
Pew pew. It's about to get a lot hotter. Not even close. Yeah, like as long as I have if I can just get a reliable way to regenerate mana, that cast alone is a huge upgrade. I could have evaded that, but I forgot that it does an AoE where it lands. I thought it was just going to be a straight projectile that I could evade. Unfortunate. I will say the one area where that cast, that cast boon that I just got does lose out a little bit is the fact that it blows up on the first target it hits, so it's a little bit harder to aim potentially. But I still think it's very, very strong overall. Yeah, I would definitely say it's still very strong. I wonder what Hephaestus' cast is like. You take 10% less damage and restore some magic whenever you take damage. That's incredible. After you enter a location, prime 30 magic to gain armor until the next location. So, does the armor go... gain some armor. Foes' attacks cannot knock you away. Oh, he's a very defensive... He's very defensive now. I think... These are all really good. Just listening to the music. I think I'm going to take the damage reduction first. But hopefully I find more boons like that in a little bit. Oh, wait, that was... Oh, I misunderstood. That's our mana regen option now, which is not good. To regenerate mana only when I take damage? That was a mistake. Granted, I'm very good at taking damage, so maybe it's still fine. Oh, hi, Kronos.
I know what you are attempting to achieve.
Lame. Wish you would stop stealing me from boons I really want.
Your father's wretches within Asphodel so hated trespassers.
Need to get out.
It's fine, though. We'll be fine.
Why do you so wish to wake from such a beautiful dream?
Oh, I need to stay in the golden ring for a certain amount of time. Interesting. Ouch, that hurt. So the golden ring just charges over time. Interesting. Glad to see that. I appreciate that they found a way to kind of reuse old assets a little bit. This is definitely harder. Should use my cast where I can. It's just hard to aim when I'm trying to move at the same time. And those wave crashers, man, they are such a pain to deal with in every situation. Alright, at least we got them.
The times can change,
Tricky.
but often stay the same.
That was rough.
Made it back.
Well, at least they gave us this as a reward for our survival. Alright, Apollo, what have you got?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Self-healing. When you have at least 3 fire boons, whenever you take damage, restore 3% of the damage taken over 5 seconds. In each encounter, you deal more damage until you take damage. Your attacks may inflict daze, which causes them to have a 20% chance of dealing no damage to me. I think we take this because that'll make me really tanky. And look at my HP. I need the help. I need the help and the health. All right, we'll take the armor for sure, and we may as well take this extra dose. What was that? Okay, so now I have an 8% chance to double attack. Not really where I would have liked that palm to go, but it's not a bad boon.
Look at here. Oh, surprised to see us again, lady? Because we're not going anywhere. This is our big comeback tour, after all.
I like her voice. I don't know why.
I thought I dealt with you last time, yet here you are. Am I going to have to drive you back into the sea?
Oh, I don't know. Am I going to have to tell Jetty and Roxy to play their hearts out? No, I'm not. Because that's just what they do. Don't you, gals?
I really like Scylla. She's funny.
1, 2, 3.
Or, she's fun, rather. I shouldn't call her funny. Couldn't get the cast on her. I'm just trying to generate up enough mana to use my hex as soon as possible. Oof, that hurt. Or it would have hurt, but I blocked it with my... Oop. Oh. Kind of deserved that, I guess. Let's just try and get as much damage here as I can. I have to say, this song is still not my favorite, but it's grown on me rather quickly, I guess. Alright. I've got to be careful now because I've got no armor. But I do have this. Why is she not taking damage? I don't know if maybe the statue was blocking the damage, but that was unideal. Why can't I throw my projectile anymore, or throw my cast anymore? Like, my cast isn't letting me throw it. I think there's a bug. Unless I'm missing something. But I wonder if transforming into the Hex bugged my cast, so I can't... It's only... Well, let's let the dev team know about that, I guess, if it's not already documented. My theory is I can't throw my cast anymore because I used the Hex, maybe? But I don't know. Also, that's cool. I definitely hit her in the front there, and she somehow still blocked my my Hephaestus hammer effect. Maybe he hits her from behind normally? Whatever. I think what we have to do is we have to charge up our magic as soon as possible. I don't think I can Omega charge my... I don't think I can charge up my Omega Fire, my Omega Special anymore either. Oh, skill is featured today. Yeah, that's still bugged. Okay. Oh, and now oh, something else is bugged now. I can't move. The only way I can move is if I'm dashing. Okay, so now we know that we should not take that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I can't move. I can't believe we made it here in time. Alright, so fun fact. Yeah, I can't use my Omega Cast. Oh, well, this is not how I expected this run to end, but I think this is probably where the run goes to die unless I'm really cool right now. But now I know that Selene is a bit of a problem with this spoon. At the very least, if I can get it back up, it'll work. Probably try and DPS down the drummer if I can. Okay, we're fixed. Awesome. I can move now. I still can't Omega Cast, but that's fine. Ugh, gosh. Let's try and get some Scorch on her. Hey, at least I'm prone to getting hit by that, so I'm glad I dodged it for a change. Whoop. I really wish I could land this attack, but I cannot. Or I wish I had projectile on my cast still, because like that projectile boon is so good. The fact that I can't use it anymore is a bit of a huge detriment. But it's fine. It's so easy to just... It is really easy to get the mana to use this ability, so even though it's bugged as heck, it's still pretty darn strong. And since... Oh, no, no, no! Whew. Yeah, so I guess I have to consider if it's worth giving up my cast. There you are. Hi, Rock. Hi, Jetty. Did I actually take damage there? I'm not sure. Alright. Let's charge this up so she takes all that damage. Alright, I've got enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this and try to finish her off. I think we should be able to get her here. There we go. Okay. That was rough, but not for the right reasons, unfortunately.
That was awkward.
Yeah, you're telling me.
A pearl.
Well, on the bright side, at least we beat the boss and didn't die. And I still have a Death Defiance, too, which is arguably most important. So what we're definitely going to do is we're going to take the luckiest tooth now. Or the luckier tooth, rather.
The tooth.
So now I have 2 Death Defiances. That gives us our best fighting chance, I would say. No narration by Homer on this floor? Okay, fair enough. On to the next.
Out of here.
I'm sure we're going to run into Eris, and she's going to make things even more difficult. Like always.
Drier here, at least.
That is true. I feel like I'd enjoy Oceanus a little bit more than the Fields of Morning.
Trouble.
Yeah, you.
This isn't working. Why won't you stop? What's it gonna take, huh? Bye now.
Trying to slow me down.
I genuinely wonder if there's a way to have her, like, not make the boss of a floor that I'm still learning do 50% damage, because it's kind of frustrating. I genuinely prefer her on Oceanus at this point.
Few things to find.
Maybe she stops if I beat Kronos. I'm just gonna keep my distance. Not that I really needed to, but hey, more HP. Alright, let's go for the Daedalus Hammer first if I can. Oh, well that was easy to find. Is my cast... Okay, my cast is fixed at least. So at least it only got broken for the floor I was on. I am gonna try and stack up my mana, but I'll try not to use the boon until I'm ready for it. Because I feel like I need it to carry me for Cerberus, but I'm so afraid of it just costing me the run if I'm not careful. I think that was the first time something like that's happened, though, and I've been using it a fair bit, so maybe I'm just mistaken. But maybe I just got unlucky in that room. Your special uses 66% less magic and you channel it much faster. Hold attack, no. Your specials return to you and deal 50% damage striking foes from behind. Ooh, that sounds like it could be really strong. I think we're gonna take that.
Should be one left.
Alright, and the HP is over here. Didn't even get to see how strong it would be because it does so much damage. Alright, let's go ahead and transform. Like, this is probably one of the strongest Selene boons out there, just because of, well, I know, you know, invulnerability and all that is kind of incomprehensibly powerful in this game.
Life.
That's part of the reason the God boons were so strong in the previous game.
Flourish.
Because one, while you were in the casting animation of them, they would grant you invulnerability, but two, they would grant you, depending on the boon, like for example, Poseidon's boon, if you got it fully charged, you would be invulnerable for at least 7 seconds, which is so much time. We'll go for the pomegranate first, we're fine.
I've drawn them out.
My special attack, especially while Hephaestus is up, just does so much damage. And they travel so quickly, it's kind of wild. Everything must burn. And now we extra burn them, I guess. What? Wait a second, this is bugged. I was transformed, but I was using my weapon. All right, I think that transformation ability has some pretty hardcore bugs that need addressing. I'm probably not the only one who's experienced this by now, so I'm sure they've gotten plenty of bug reports, but it may help to, like, show them what happened. I don't know. I don't know how they deal with this. That doesn't seem terribly useful. Restore 100 magic every time I take damage or attack. Has a 10% chance to double hit. None of these are amazing to pomegranate, honestly. Would have loved to have it on a damaging move. I guess we'll take the double hit, although maybe that wasn't the right choice because I'm not really using that move. All right, let's go see what happens if I fully upgrade Selene. Up. Yep, my cast is bugged again. That's unfortunate. Would much prefer that not happening to it happening. Well, obviously, but oh well. At the very least, maybe I can figure out a pattern that makes it happen consistently so that I can avoid it for the rest of the run. I have a feeling it has to do with me using up. I have a feeling it has to do with me using certain moves while in the form expiring while I'm using them. Maybe. Okay. So now I can do this. During your hex, your special gains the bonuses of your special boon, which sounds hilarious. With the Hephaestus. Oh, that cost more, maybe? It's fine. What can I do to make this stronger? Hex lasts for 1 more second. Always a great option. And then... I think the next best option is the 10% damage to Guardians, because we're going to be using this a lot in the boss fight. Okay.
Could get going now.
Just need to kill this as fast as possible. That thing ruined my last attempt at Server, so I know I need to kill that faster next time. Alright, there's some grasp up here, so we'll take that tasty juice while we can. Yeah, Hestia cast is really strong, but it's no good if I can't actually... it's still good. I shouldn't say it's no good, it's just... This is interesting, because this one has kind of a chaos vibe almost to it. It can potentially have immense power, but a huge cost to it as well.
I'll use this well.
I'm curious.
It's only me. Who are you, may I ask?
I'm curious enough to keep doing this and see what happens.
Who are you, may I ask? May I ask? May I ask? Well, I can sense you're of no danger to me, so I am Malinoe. Family business down in Tartarus. And you are... Do I hear an echo? I am Echo.
Okay. Cool. Gain 50% HP and magic based on their limits, but lose 5% after this location. After each location. If that just keeps ticking down, it's just not worth it. Gain a random boon from the previous fight. Manifest a copy of your most recent reward. Let's gain a boon of the previous night and see what we get.
Be strong, okay?
Silver Streak.
Strong.
After you dash, your Omega moves deal more damage. Okay, that's pretty great actually.
A deep ravine within the fields of mourning spreads forth like a gash across the underworld's heart, and even hateful spirits know to stay away.
Need to keep pushing forward, out of here.
What's next? Ooh, another Hephaestus boon, or oof. Tough choices ahead. I think I really need the HP, but Hephaestus is so much fun. Like, if he gives me more tankiness.
Petals from a golden bough.
I don't know if that's actually necessarily better for me in the long run, but it's fine. Cool to see that his suction effect persists even after you kill him. That's kind of funny. Alright. Let's go for the Hephaestus boon first. So there should be a golden bough somewhere that I can use to locate things. Is this it?
Still prizes to be
Oh,
claimed.
that's the exit. Fair enough. So I guess this is a smaller room than I expected. So where be Hephaestus boy? It truly is easy to get lost in this area. I'm glad that they made a mechanic to make it easier to navigate, but even then, it depends on me being intelligent enough to find my way. Oh right, forgot about this. It's funny, as soon as because I'm getting used to not being able to projectile it, I'm losing sense of its value. I still think using the hex is too good not to. Would you kindly, sir? Okay, there we go. I don't think that hit me, but I'm not sure. My special upgrade is so strong, but I genuinely hate these suction enemies. They are a right pain to deal with. Not on their own, but in conjunction with other enemies, they are debilitating and frustrating too. Alright, there's like this whole area down here that I don't need to go check out, but there may be some benefits, so I will. Oh good, one of you. So we're just gonna pop this. Try and get as much damage as possible. And bail out before it gets worse. I do appreciate that attack persists after you... that your special attack persists after you untransform. I do miss having my cast on a projectile. I think what that ultimately means is if I get the Helene, or the Selene, rather, if I get the Selene boon that makes this how it makes, if I ever get the Selene boon again, I just know that I can't use Hestia's combo with it, which is unfortunate because it's not, that'll get patched eventually, I'm sure, but until it does, it's not great. Your attacks and specials deal bonus damage to armor. If you take damage during your attacks or specials, they are stronger if they hit. Gain some armor, foes' attacks cannot knock you away. I wonder if this blocks me from getting pulled by things too. I doubt it. This is pretty... This will double my damage if I deal an attack while taking damage. I think I'm gonna do the armor though.
My silver's come alive.
Again, the armor itself isn't what I'm looking at. Oh, actually, I guess I'm looking at the armor as just a short-term solution. Long-term wise, it's not an amazing boon, I guess, because if I take the damage, I lose the armor permanently. But in the short term, I suspect it will afford me more survivability, and I need that, especially going into Cerberus. Especially when I'm taking 50% increased damage, you know? Oh, her voice changes for it too, I just noticed. That's kind of cool. Let's bail out so I don't take more damage. Drop my cast so if they charge at me, I can kill them, and then stick to special attacks from a distance for safety. Basically, this is my thought process. If I can generate the mana, I can transform, and I'm not clear on how this works, but it's possible. It is possible that when I get hit in my transformed form, even though I'm invulnerable to damage, I could, in fact, still be gaining effects from the passives about getting hit. Because technically I'm still getting hit. I'm just not taking damage. I guess it's a matter of, is the requirement that I take damage or the requirement that I get hit? I think it is the, I need to take damage, unfortunately, based on the fact that I'm not really regenerating much in the way of magic right now. But I'm not going to let myself intentionally get hit to do that here, because I don't need to. And I'm perfectly capable of getting hit unintentionally. Why waste my efforts? I don't know what I'm trying to say there. All I know is that Hephaestus's mana regeneration passive was a mistake. When I saw that, I did not interpret it as the mana regeneration passive that I'd be using for the rest of the run. Otherwise, I absolutely would not have taken that boon. I genuinely do not like the idea of I have to take damage to regenerate mana, even though I am very good at doing so. Definitely going for the shop here, because we've got a pretty substantial amount of gold. I could buy 2 whole boons. Not that I think you could, but we'll see. Random boon, grasp, and a palm. We'll start with the random boon. Oh, only you.
She was just chatting with Apollo, how not all of us are gifted with good looks and silver tongue and all. Got to work at something to be good at it. Like he couldn't imagine.
Hephaestus, you are good looking. You look awesome. Oh, Kiwi.
Being talented is making things look easy. Take you and blacksmithing. For me, it's quite like that, but with a bunch of other things.
Our first ever duo boon, if that's what this is about to be. I'm excited. Alright, let's see what we get. Blast effects from Hephaestus also inflict Vent, which afflicted foes take a burst of damage, so they take another 300 damage. That's pretty hilarious. Martial Art, your attack and special deal more damage for each earth boon you have. So I would do 10% more damage with that. Or Stellar Slam, your blast effects from Hephaestus deal damage in a larger area. And that doesn't sound like, so it's great in trash mob rooms, it's useless against this next boss. So I either deal consistently 300 more damage, or I deal a flat 10% damage increase. Or I say, let's think about what happens next. If it's anything like the, was it Styx? The Temple of Styx in Hades 1, the final floor. Having larger AoE on the explosion is awesome, except for the fact that I can only use that explosion every 18 seconds, so 10% flat damage increase might be the better option here, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with that. And if I can find more earth boons, then maybe I benefit from this even further. I don't know. This just sounds fun. I'm going with the damage up.
The Smith God's power.
Unfortunate. We will take this as well. What do we get? Smoldering Ring. That's my cast? Cool. So now my cast does 60 Scorch every second, which is fantastic. Alright, this is the best we've ever been going into Cerberus, so hopefully we can make something happen and see what our fourth floor looks like.
The guardian at the gates of hell.
Alright, Serby. Well, I could have dodged that. I just wasn't ready to dodge that. Alright, basically I just need to make sure that I'm not standing in front of him and we're fine. If I can stack up enough Scorch on him, we're fine too. So it looks like those explosions that were catching me off guard in the last attempt have always been a thing. I've just never really paid much mind to them because I've been always focused on dodging away from them. Okay, fair enough. So I think for now I'll focus on trying to damage him. Oh, there you are. Oh, gosh. Alright, we need to get rid of this ASAP. And we did, which is nice. I dashed the wrong way. There goes our armor. That's fine. So we've taken about 50 damage so far. But look at that, I have all this magic. I'm gonna just pop this. Okay. I'm going to assume that our cast is broken now, but that's fine, we can manage. I just focus on dealing as much damage with this as possible. You know what? This feels like I'm playing the bow again back from Hades 1, which I'm not going to complain if that's the case. And now I can do this and be invulnerable through this really spooky attack of his. I'll try to just DPS the heck of him. Alright, yeah, I'd say overall this build is pretty strong. I hate these shadow casters, so let's try and get rid of them ASAP. I'll drop a cast and that'll finish him off. It's funny, I think they were called shadow casters, but I wanted to call them shadow weavers because Iwi and I watched She-Ra and the Princess of Power or whatever it's called, and it was a fun show. Almost consumed enough magic to be able to use this again. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and use this because honestly these guys are just a pain in the butt to deal with, and I feel like I'm going to take unnecessary damage if I don't clear them out immediately. Alright, now this is the part where we zoom out. Okay. We're honestly doing really well. This build... Oh, that's spooky. Oh, he digs? That's cute. What a good boy, digging holes in the yard. I'm going to try and DPS here for a little bit. Forgot I should probably do that. Need to stack up as much Scorch damage as I can. Alright, I've seen Bowser do this. Bowser wasn't a threat when he did it, and neither is Cerberus. I'm trying to stack up as much Scorch damage as possible on him, since I don't really have a way of using mana until it regenerates, because I'm being so good at dodging. I knew that was going to happen. I knew as soon as I said that I was going to get hit. Like, was there ever a scenario where I could be positive and confident and not immediately be punished for it? I don't know if he's going to have another phase, so I'm gonna focus on just DPSing while I can here, and then I can do whatever afterwards. I'll use my transformation as a last resort. Alright, he's going underground again. I think there was supposed to be dialogue there, I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Oh. I was too slow, I tried to transform there. Alright, I'm transforming now. That straight up one-shot me. I probably was supposed to be near him to evade it, but how was I supposed to know that? I've never seen the move before. Unfortunate. It's fine though. We are fine. Because this'll finish him. If it doesn't finish me first, of course. But we've got pretty solid damage. Oh gosh. Cerberus, calm down. There it is. Alright, please let us see good boy Cerberus. Yay! He's back!
Tartarus, it's really you.
Can I pet him? Please tell me I can pet him.
Shed its coat of torment, the soul-devouring infernal beast beyond the gates of Tartarus reveals that it is not the monster it appeared, but one more infamously vicious still.
Beast
No, wait,
Soothe.
stay.
Let me pet you. No, come back.
Where did he go? Tears.
Oh no. The item for beating Cerberus on this floor is his tears. Well, Kiwi, we did it. We're officially onto Tartarus. I'm sure we're gonna die here.
The gates.
I guess the question is, can we make it to the boss first?
Authorized personnel only.
This looks familiar. Alright, let's heal up.
Needed that.
And I didn't use Skelly's...
Okay. Let's see if this works. No getting out this way.
Huh. Here we go.
Now, on my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseal. Excellent.
Okay.
I'm in.
Well, I never thought that the first area of the original game would be our final area of the second. What do you do? Do you do anything concerning? No. Okay, you're just your typical...
The exposed inner workings of the infamously interlocking chambers of the underworld are a mass of gold-toothed wheels. A never-ending cycle turning at the Titan's sole behest.
Can hardly concentrate with all this racket.
It's a very cool looking aesthetic. I'm very curious to see what...
Eris didn't show at least.
Yeah, that's appreciable. Do we still have the... We still have it. Oh my god, we're gonna have Eris's debuff for this floor as well. I thought it would go away after we...
Central control. Just need a moment.
This is a problem.
There.
Like, why would they do that? Why would they make Eris a thing like this? Oh well.
You are trespassing on private property.
Oh, I'm so glad they're doing this. Listen to the music. It's got a ticking sound to it. I love it. I love it. One of my favorite video game tropes is when the music thematically fits. Like, there was a song I remember that I quite loved from... I don't actually know what the song was. It was from a video that someone edited for a DFO highlight reel. They were running a stage where you're on a train, and the music had kind of the sound of the locomotive, or how to phrase this. Oh, okay, so those bubbles basically stun me. I gotta be careful of them. Okay, I see. So they spawn from these things that have the little hourglass appearance to them. Okay, fair enough. We'll just go ahead and pop this. But so they had a video where they were fighting on a train, and the music had again kind of like the sound of the wheels turning to the beat. It was really cool, and I've not heard any song that ever like took the sound profile of a train and used it to create a good song, or create like a beat to a song rather, not necessarily a good song. Not that it wasn't a good song. All right, what is this? I don't know, but it looks like a plant. All right. So I guess we're just counting up the hours maybe, because this is now 4? Or maybe that's supposed to be the Pantheon? I'm not sure. No, I think we are counting.
Forget something when last you interfered?
Hello, old friends and old enemies.
No more hiding in shadows.
This guy's a lot stronger than he used to be. But these are kind of old familiar faces, aren't they? Don't know what you're doing, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I like this music, though.
Lost it buzzing.
Alright, I'm transforming. I'm gonna try and take out at least these two while I can. The auto-aim on this is kind of janky. There are too many lasers, Kiwi. I'm gonna take out one of these laser dudes. Hopefully we can take out this as well. I'll drop it point blank because I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the lasers are more of the problem than the big guy who has to melee me. Oh, you have a charge now. Not a fan of that. Oh, look at his hair, Kiwi. He's got really doofy hair. Did they always have that really doofy hair? If they did, I never noticed. Alright, we've almost got him now. Sure. I'm just gonna melee you. Oof. Okay. I heard a ding, but I guess that was just the rooms clearing, maybe? Looks like we can actually get some boons now. Okay. Oh, what are you? That's kind of silly. Getting marble from a marble statue. Alright. I don't know what that little notice underneath that means, but let's see. I'm curious. Oh, we've got ourselves a mini-boss. Ooh, you are tanky, me boyo. Alright, I think what I need to do is take out these. Oh my goodness, you attack fast. I need to burn my magic ASAP and oh my. Oh wow, okay. These mini bosses these 4 specific mini bosses have been genuinely terrifying. Alright, at least we got rid of that. I don't know what the Gold Wrath is doing, but I'm gonna inevitably find out. Alright. I use this defensively. Can I destroy its coins? Doesn't look like it. Like, how are you supposed to evade that? Like, I can block it with walls, sure, but like I have. Okay, I can block it with. Yeah, I can block it with the walls, but he's so far away. How am I supposed to block it and not get hit at the same time? At least it doesn't damage the pillars. But the pillars don't respond, so if those pillars get destroyed, are you just SOL? I don't like this boss. Use it, use it. Oh, spooky. Hopefully I can DPS him pretty quickly. Alright, I'm sure you're gonna use your projectile again. Yep, so let's just hide back here. And that projectile just chunks you out. It, like, absolutely chunks you. You shouldn't have that much left. But I need to burn up my magic as quick as possible. Here comes the laser. Presumably. Nope, he's gonna use that attack again. Cool. Excellent. Now I can just transform again to finish him off. I'll just do it now. That was probably a mistake, though. But he seems fairly committed to using his little coin attack, so I guess we're fine. Alright, there we go. That was hard. The genuine question I have is, what is that little script or that little paper symbol mean? Does it mean we're gonna get a thing? No. Okay. Maybe it means I have something that scales with the fire boons. I don't know. Give up self-healing for a flat 60 HP in magic. I don't know about that. That one might be worth it, because I don't know how much self-healing is actually doing for me. Where is it? Let's see. Recover 30% HP of the damage you take. So basically it means I take 30% less damage. I think... No, I don't think it's worth giving that up for 60 HP in magic. Whenever Scorch Afflicted foes are slain, they damage nearby foes. Your special also launches a fiery projectile. I think we take this.
Fired up.
Let's see how that looks. Okay. Yeah, that's AoE. That'll be good. So a whole lot of coin or a number room. We have so much coin. Wow. I think... I don't fully understand what this stands to give me, so let's go this route.
Let's begin.
My goodness, what is this? What is firing all that? Oh, it must be it's these guys. I'm curious. Do the numbers on these rooms tick up? Do they count up? And and if that's the case, do I have to clear a certain number of those rooms? Can I transform? Okay, good, I can transform. These guys are gonna be a problem if they're anything like the mini-boss. Sure would be cool. It would really be cool if I could use my attack after I transform, instead of using my original attack. It does seem like it does seem like transforming is a overall damage or DPS down. That fireball hit me at the last second. Oh, it's counting down. Okay. So basically I have the option of clearing... I get it now. So basically I can take whatever branching path I want, but I won't get to the boss until I finish counting down. That's going to be my assumption for now. I don't know for sure, but it seems likely. Overall, I'd say those hourglass-looking enemies are a right pain to deal with. But overall, it's not terribly difficult. I really wish... I mean, this game would be so much more manageable and so much easier to learn the bosses if I didn't have a... What's my damage up debuff on me now? Like, it's gotta be huge. I'm probably taking, like, a flat 75% increased damage at this point, or something akin to that. So these guys shoot homing projectiles. Cool. Get as much scorch damage on this guy ticking as I can. Oh, he summons things. Gross. Oh, and they're fast. They're really fast. Excellent. Well, at least I just regenerated a whole lot of mana.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Okay. So this is the final room. Or I could... Whoa. Okay, that's kind of enticing. Triple pomegranate. Gain 25% 25 HP without restoring anything. Your special deals 40% more damage. You move faster. We'll take the 25 HP up and the special's increased damage. And I'm going for this palm room because that seems like it could be potentially incredible. And if not, at least very fun. Ah, I stood on a trap, darn it. I saw that and I knew it was available and I still got hit by it. Maybe this was a mistake to come into this room after all. I think I want to kill the hourglasses before anything else, but I'm just going to hit whatever I can here. Try and burn as much magic as I can so that I can get the damage off. Oh, these things are chasing me. Could you kindly not? Ah, gosh. Try and kill these as fast as possible. Get some burn damage going. And transform. Alright, I think we're fine now. We can pretty well DPS this guy. And once I untransform, I can still just keep DPSing him. There we go. Alright.
A palm of power.
Definitely more damage than is ideal, but I probably would have taken it anyway. Alright, so 3 levels of pomegranate. Okay. Probably wasn't actually that worth it, but 80 cast. We'll take 80 scorch damage. So what's in here? Ah, how did I miss that? I guess I was too busy trying not to die. That makes sense. Hopefully we have, with the amount of coin that we're getting in these rooms, I assume that there's going to be a shop at the end of them, or I desperately hope and pray that there is. But in this game, it wouldn't be the first time a prey fell on deaf ears to the gods. This room so far seems a lot less busted than the other rooms. Like, that last challenge room was a nightmare to deal with. Alright. You're a new enemy type, so I'll have to be respectful. Oh, you're not new. You're just armored. Okay, that's fine. Like, we can deal with you pretty easily. Your shield doesn't seem to do much for you, bud, there. I do appreciate that when these enemies die, they explode into little sands of time. Alright, I don't know what these guys are, and I'm not... Oh, they're the skull enemies. That's cute. But they look upgraded of some nature. Right, I guess... just try and kill as many of these guys as I can, and then try not to get hit in the process. Should be able to kill you. Take you out. I think we're fine. I think we're still fine. I'm definitely gonna die to Kronos. There's no doubting that, but... Oh gosh, these guys move so fast. At least they look like they die in one hit, so maybe it's better to kill them before they can hit me sort of scenario. Are we just going straight into Kronos? Do we not get a shop? Do we not get anything to like have a fighting chance? Oh no, man. It looks like that might be the case. Well, if this is Kronos, Kiwi, wish me luck.
Down there.
Oh, thank goodness, a shop. Okay.
You made it here in all the clamor, Lord.
The stately house of Hades now is but a fading memory, for in its place, a new-formed palace rises, twisted into the visage of the world-conquering Titan of Time.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
hideous.
This is like where you enter normally. This is where Hades 1 starts. That's so cool. Okay. Focusing on this for a moment, we're going to take as many of these that give me a fighting chance as possible. So 50 HP. It's not a heal, but it's better than nothing.
In the name of Hades.
Your blast effect a larger AoE at the start of each encounter. You are 8 seconds of impervious, or just more damage on vent, or the vent damage. This sounds good initially until you think about, well, we're going to be entering a boss fight where we're going to probably, I don't know, it doesn't seem worth it. I think we take vent.
Set.
Take that, and then take this.
Here you are.
And then more magic restored, more vent damage, or more cast damage. I think I'm going to go for the vent damage. Nah, I think I'm going to go for the cast damage. Alright, Kiwi. We had exactly enough money to end up with 69 coins at the end of all of this. Could this be the run where we win? We both most certainly know the answer to that. The odds are extremely against me here. But, and that's a big but, we do have a chance. At the very least, we need to get as much information on this fight as possible, learn his patterns, and assume that he has at least 2 or 3 phases total. So don't accept him being dead after the first HP bar if we get that far. If we even get that far.
On my authority as Princess of the Underworld, unseal.
But here we go. Our first proper confrontation with Kronos.
Didn't work.
Oh, maybe not.
How about...
I heard something... No. I probably just have to try again. Or maybe it's this? Oh, I'm gonna swim underneath. Okay. Interesting idea. Oh,
Kronos!
that is cute.
Welcome, my girl. Let yourself in, I see. Through the gutter. This family never had any class. Though I'm working on alleviating that within this house, if you would pardon all the dust. We have been renovating around here.
Get up. You get up off that stolen throne. You know who I am, and you know why I'm here.
A family with no class and no civility either. Have I not made clear to you that your attempt to do me harm shall be in vain? I am a deathless titan. You merely are a poor, misguided girl.
Hear me, you enemy of night and darkness now. For your transgressions you shall imminently die. Under chthonic doctrine this I vow. For there is no escape from fate beneath the sky.
Menacing. Oh, you go, Melanoy.
Manners. Cursing is forbidden in this house. By that token, fighting is forbidden as well. But for you, my girl, we shall have to make an exception. Time for you to go.
Oh, Kiwi. I love Supergiant's writing, but oh, that was a fun dialogue. And no cursing. She was casting a hex or casting a curse on him with like witchy speak. Alright.
Behold.
Behold.
Kronos.
He's a beautiful butterfly. So he's got a lot of allies. Don't mind if I do this. Let's just try and take out all his allies while I can, because they're going to be a problem, I assume. And the fewer of them there are, the better. The main issue in this game that I've noticed so far is there are definitely enemy attacks that, like, punish you for being too far. Oh my goodness, HP. Oh my goodness, HP. Okay. We still have the Eris debuff. We're probably taking a substantially increased amount of damage. I'm going to use this because I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid it. Get what damage I can off, although it's not that much. Oh my goodness, he moves so fast. Alright. I need to get this up. I'm gonna save this until I perceive a threat. Focus on taking out his trash mobs in the meantime. Okay, he's close, we're transforming. Okay, so good to know. I can still take damage while I'm transforming. If he hits me before I transform, I take the damage still. Okay. That's a problem, because now I don't have a really good way of getting more mana. Oh, I shouldn't have transformed here. Oh, I'm lucky that didn't hit me. I think I'm one hit from death, honestly, with how much damage he does. I'm reasonably confident he can kill me here. Wonder what these banners do. Oh well.
An inevitable outcome. Nothing more.
Well, that's our first time getting to Kronos. That was cool. That was good.
I had him in my grasp.
Shouldn't have cursed him to his face. That was very...
I got all the way to Kronos, the one place I can beat him. But I couldn't do it. Not yet.
Cursed him to his face.
One of these nights you ought to ask Headmistress how she got this from the house.
That is a good question. Like, what is Hecate's relationship to the characters in this lore? In this game's lore, specifically? Dora, come back. Dora.
You've been staring at that picture more and more. Happy family? Well, it's starting to get to me because I think it's starting to get to you. Don't get all misty on me, Mel.
Thank you, Dora. Though you needn't worry. I won't get lost in memories because there isn't much for me to remember. I just wonder what my brother and my birth parents were like.
Uh-huh. Sounds awful lot like dwelling on the past to me. Nothing you could have done. Hey, you could be doing nothing right now.
Doing nothing right now. Doing nothing right now sounds nice. Alright, Book of Shadows.
Looks like I did it.
I don't know what I exactly did. I guess the Book of Shadows is my codex, probably?
Can't.
Still can't get in there, so no idea what that is.
You returned.
I reached the house, Headmistress. Did everything as practiced and as planned, except he was too strong.
No, this is an excellent result. You are still here, having learned more of what it takes to reach our enemy and what he can do to resist.
Yes. If I can reach him, I can take him.
Take him.
We will take him down.
May my intent be true.
Alright, so we've got some new things, but unfortunately I do not have any of the resources to be able to afford it. We need to start growing some plants, but I don't know if I've gotten seeds for them yet. Anyway, let's see what this gives. Cause the Well of Charon to appear in a space between each underworld region. That would be very appreciated. Reveal golden urns in various locations, which can give you gold. We've already seen these. Enhanced fountains, they restore an additional 10%. Always useful. Okay. So can't get those yet because we need our... We desperately need our plants. Let me check and see if there's anything I can actually grow.
A moment, Goddess. You found him, Goddess. Your look says it all, along with my reports. Gave him something to remember you by, I reckon, even if the battle didn't go your way.
Kronos was exactly where we expected, but I could not foresee his every technique, and my ability to withstand his magic went only so far.
Well, fortunately for you, the old are often rather slow to learn. You run into him a few more times like that, you'll soon know every trick he's got. Though, do be very careful out there,
Aye, aye, Captain.
Where'd Nemesis go?
She's out and about a lot, isn't she? I'm curious to know what she's doing. Well, it looks like, based on these exclamation points, that I do have some seeds. Ah, excellent. Nice shaded sieves.
You'll flourish here.
Oops. Wait, go back. Go back. I want to plant the other one, too. There we go.
The darkly splendorous Malinois attends a certain thicket of the crossroads whenever she requires time to think and plan.
Time is against us.
Where are you going? Oh, you're walking up to the plants? That's appreciative. That's appreciated. Hypnos is having the best sleep. Oh, okay, you're done. You're going back. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything I can get here now?
What say the cards this eve?
I think I need to start stacking up psych because I can't really afford anything else right now. And I don't have any 0 cards, so yeah. We'll need to get some grasp. That's fine though. But at long last, the Moonstone Axe, costing 15 silver, delivers slow but devastating attacks or defend and retaliate with your specials.
All right. Zorafet, the Moonstone Axe. You can split anything apart.
Barrett, with honor.
Commander?
How about some real target practice?
Heck yeah, but let's hear what you have to say
Something up
first.
with those nocturnal arms of yours. A certain aura that's surrounding one of them. The Grave Thirst.
A relatively simple incantation. I expected there was more to the connection between Knight's weapons and the dead. No wonder you can see it too.
Come now, not like I need eyes on the back of my cranium, but I can feel it in my bones. Want more bones yourself? Just use a weapon with the thirst.
Whenever possible.
All right.
Within the haunted crossroads reside shades and spirits of all sorts, some resembling their mortal selves, and others rendered down to purest essences.
You all right, Homer?
Nay.
Homer was a horse. Oh wow, that is a much slower attack. Big AoE though. Okay. I like the build-up on it, on the third hit. What's your Omega attack look like? Oh, it keeps charging? Oh, spin to win. Now, can I charge it? Okay, it comes out faster if I don't charge it as much. Weird. Feels like that could do a lot of damage. Okay. So yeah, the longer you charge it, the more spins it gets. Oh, the special is a shield. Interesting. Ooh, okay, I like that special. So that's if you fully charge it, it seems. Uses quite a bit of mana, though. But rightly so. Does a lot of damage. Hits in a huge AoE. So basically, I get a shield, and I can use it for as long as that's up. So I can block things from the front. This is basically the actual shield from Hades 1, almost. My cast is still the same. My sprint is still the same. And my... yeah. Okay. Cool. I think this weapon will probably be a little unwieldy, and its slow attack rate might make it scale really well with Hephaestus. But I think it's probably going to lose out overall compared to some other options in the long run. But I'm very curious to see what its different aspects will do. Anyway, Kiwi, I think that's it for today. I desperately have to use the bathroom if you can't hear me squirming in my chair. Well, with all that said, though, Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching. And if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh my god, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad.